Amendment protects our right to own guns, specifically so that we can defend our country from invading armies or from our own federal government should a king end up taking over things and trying to make things more royal around here. The Second Amendment is not there to protect our right to intimidate the teenage cashier at Chipotle. I feel like we, as a country, present company included, are a little unclear these days about the first 10 amendments, so if it's all right with you, I'm going to run us through a brief Bill of Rights refresher course.
Yeah, it was as informative as it was upbeat and entertaining. Welcome to Give Me Five. That's Nick Offerman, NBC's Parks and Recreation star, and he was speaking at the the Congressional Correspondents' Dinner for the TV and radio correspondents, and he decided to weigh in on the Bill of Rights. And I got to tell you, it was one-sided, as you might expect, and here's some of it.
The First Amendment, for example, guarantees freedom of speech. But freedom of speech does not mean freedom from criticism. That confusion is just one of the many things that Fox News and Donald Sterling have in common. Just because the government can't punish you for saying something stupid doesn't mean the rest of us can't. And we will. And we will.
You say something stupid. Something that he defines as stupid, and we will punish you. Fox News, Donald Sterling, they're one and the same. Remember that. Oh, the liberal world, the liberal mindset, the liberal eyes. More.
The First Amendment also ensures us the freedom of religion. And for anybody out there claiming that America was in any way founded as a Christian nation, just stop it. That's nonsense. Just look at the Bill of Rights itself. It's a meticulously worded and signed legal contract. If anything, this is proof that America was founded as a Jewish country.
All right, and I guess in addition to trashing conservatives and trashing conservative media, or what's thought of as conservative media, it's also acceptable to throw a little Jewish joke in there. Yeah, I didn't see the whole speech. I did see most of it. On video after the fact, and I didn't hear the Muslim jokes. You know, I didn't hear. You'll hear them knock Christianity in a second, of course, obligatory. But the Jewish joke was there, and didn't hear the Muslim joke. Surprise, surprise. More.
I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. In fact, I consider myself to be a Second Amendment originalist. That means I believe every man or woman has the right to bear arms, but only the same arms that our country's forefathers bore in the 18th century. Muskets. I'm talking black powder, muzzle-loaded, smoothbore guns fashioned with a bayonet. And then, only as a last resort, if you have a beef with me, I am going to expect you to try and resolve it using reasonable discourse, using your words and civility.
All right. I mean, you know, he's missing the point of obviously the Second Amendment and gun ownership. It's like when Obama and the Democrats say, "Oh, we want hunters to, and sporting shooters to have guns." You know, they purposely leave out the self-protection aspect of guns, the right to defend yourself, not just against a government-backed militia, but to defend yourself against criminals. All right, more.
The Eighth Amendment protects us from cruel and unusual punishment, which apparently does not include strapping a citizen to a table and murdering them. I guess that's some sort of judgment call.
Yeah, murdering a person who maybe raped and choked and buried alive a little girl, or raped somebody's wife and mother and then slit their throat and watched them bleed to death, or just shot someone in cold blood, pre-planned. Yeah, what a shame we murder them. Next.
You can't just pretend that the Constitution says whatever you want it to say. That's what the Bible, expiration dates, and speed limit signs are for.
See, he got the Bible in there. He knocked Christianity. He knocked religion. Not Islam. He didn't say the Quran. He said the Bible. By the way, could someone pep this guy up a little bit? On the Steve Malzberg Show on Newsmax Television.